enterprise-wide deployment, value and foundations of Six Sigma. Deming's philosophy focused on individuals as fellow members of a system and treated people as partners, customers, neighbors, and friends. While the Deming philosophy benefits the individuals in a firm, the company itself should be able to reap the benefits from this new philosophy. Among the economic benefits to be gained are reduction of the economic burden, expansion of markets, survival of organizations that serve customers. Deming's chain reaction. Deming shared the following chain reaction with Japan in the summer of 1950. Improve quality, that is, decrease costs, less rework, fewer delays. Productivity improves. Capture the market share with better quality and price. Stay in business. Provide jobs. Deming's chain reaction is summarized by Delavine and Robertson in 1994 as the following series of events. The quality and productivity rise. Costs decrease. The time required for development and production is reduced. Management begins to know their cost. They have a system. Increased division of labor and specialization occurs. The near-term future is more predictable. The standard of living rises. The system has a future and can provide jobs and more jobs. As the above sequence is occurring, the marketplace is responding to the firm. The customer obtains reduced prices. There is increased cooperation. New products and services are provided to the customers. There are higher levels of customer satisfaction. There is a reduction of competition for share of the market. Thus, a chain reaction of good things can occur through the Deming philosophy. Dr. Armand V. Feigenbaum. Dr. Feigenbaum is currently president of General Systems Company, Pittsfield, Massachusetts. He was associated with General Electric for 26 years in engineering. Dr. Feigenbaum holds a B.S. from Union College and an M.S. and Ph.D. from MIT. Some of Dr. Feigenbaum's many distinctions include Honorary Member of ASQ 1986, E. Jack Lancaster Award, ASQ 1981, Edwards Medal, ASQ 1965, Fellow, American Association for the Advancement of Science, Life Member, 1EEE and ASME, two-time President of ASQ 1961 and 1963, Founding Chairman, International Academy for Quality. A few of Dr. Feigenbaum's many books include Quality Control, Principles, Practice, 1951, Total Quality Control, Engineering and Management, 1961, Total Quality Control, 3rd edition, 1983, Total Quality Control, 40th Anniversary Edition, 1991. Mr. Feigenbaum is generally given credit for establishing the concept of total quality control in the late 1940s while he was at General Electric. His TQC statement was first published in 1961, but at that time the concept was so new no one listened. Feigenbaum states that the American industry must strive to become as strong as it can be in its own marketplace. This has become valuable as global competitiveness has spread into the U.S. Being strong at home via proper design, production, selling, and servicing will provide the potential for supremacy in the marketplace. The TQC philosophy maintains that all areas of the company must be involved in the quality effort. The quality effort has generally only affected the shop floor people, but must extend to all sections of the company. Products must not only be made quicker and faster, but also sold faster. Feigenbaum noted that the quality professional has an opportunity to become more than a functional specialist. The opportunity is there to become a true businessman by providing valuable information and direction. Here are some quotes regarding quality by A.V. Feigenbaum. Quality does not travel under an exclusive foreign passport. Quality and costs are partners, not adversaries. Quality is not foreign to us. We know how to keep our customers happy. We need not learn about quality metrics from others, and we can make the right judgment about quality. Likewise, quality and costs are interrelated. Lower the quality, higher the costs. Failure-driven companies. If it breaks, we'll service it. Versus the quality excellence approach, or no defects, no problems. We are essentially moving towards perfect work processes. Failure-driven companies would focus on keeping a very strong after-sales service mechanism. However, quality excellence companies prefer to create perfect products which would never break. Quality is everybody's job, but because it is everybody's job, it can become nobody's job without the proper leadership and organization. Proper leadership and organizational governance is required for effective maintenance of quality standards. Dr. Kaoru Ishikawa, 1915 to 1989. Dr. Ishikawa held a B.S. in chemistry and a doctorate in engineering from the University of Tokyo. In 1993, ASQ established the Ishikawa Award to recognize outstanding contributions to the improvement of the human aspects of quality. Some of Dr. Ishikawa's many awards include the Deming Prize in 1952, Nihon Keizai Press Prize, Industrial Standardization Prize, Grant Award, ASQ, Schuhart Medal, ASQ, the first Japanese to receive this award, Honorary Member, ASQ, 1986. The success of TQC includes these principles. TQC is a company-wide process. All functions are involved. Total quality control cannot be performed in one department or one process of the organization. It is a company-wide process and requires a reach in all departments of the organization. Quality is what the customer says it is. Customer is the king and decides the quality levels of our products or services. The manufacturing or service organizations have very little say in defining quality levels. Quality and production costs are in partnership. Quality and cost have a direct correlation. If the quality levels are poor, there will be a lot of rework, leading to higher production costs. Higher quality will equate to lower costs. This point resonates with the previous statement, where lower levels of quality would lead to more rework, and higher levels of quality will lead to lower rework and thus lower costs. Both individual and team zeal are required. A man alone cannot run the company. In order to successfully run the organization, individual and team-level enthusiasm, zeal, and efforts are required. Management must provide a continuous and relentless emphasis on quality. In the day-to-day operations, it is observed that the focus on quality reduces. This results in the possibility of product or service-related issues. Hence, management must provide a continuous and relentless emphasis on quality. Quality and innovation can work together in product development. Innovation is inventing breakthrough ideas, and quality is providing defect-free products and keeping the customer satisfied. Innovation and quality work hand in hand in a product development scenario. All of management must be involved in quality, not just the specialists. Quality is not just the responsibility of the quality control or quality assurance department of the organization. Each individual is responsible for quality. Requires the use of new and existing technologies. In this fierce competition, if an organization does not use technology, it will be out of business soon. It is mandatory to use new and existing technologies effectively. Quality is the most cost-effective route to productivity. Maximum productivity is achieved when we do things first time right, and then there is no rework. Hence, quality is the most cost-effective route to productivity. Quality must be implemented with both customers and suppliers. Quality cannot be implemented by the organization alone. Customers and suppliers are an important part of the quality chain, and each needs to implement quality within their own realms of existence. A few of his notable books include: he authored the first Japanese book to define the word TQC in 1981, Guide to Quality Control, 1982, What is Total Quality Control? The Japanese Way, 1985. Kaoru Ishikawa was involved with the quality movement in its earliest beginnings and remained so until his death in 1989. His father, Ichiro Ishikawa, president of the Federation of Economic Organizations and of JUSE, invited Deming to speak before top Japanese executives in 1950. A review of Ishikawa's training tapes, produced in 1981, contained many of the statements of quality that are in vogue today. Subjects such as total quality control, next operation as customer, training of workers, empowerment, customer satisfaction, elimination of sectionalism, it's not our job, and humanistic management of workers are examples. It is amazing to hear such statements of quality on record from almost 3 decades ago. A man with many thoughtful concepts, Kaoru Ishikawa was known for his lifelong efforts as the father of Japanese quality control efforts. The fishbone diagram is also called the Ishikawa diagram in his honor. Ishikawa stated that total quality control had been practiced in Japan since 1958. The time for such a philosophy to take hold in a company can range from 2 to 5 years. That time will depend on the commitment of top management. To reduce confusion between Japanese-style total quality control and Western-style total quality control, he called the Japanese method the company-wide quality control, CWQC. CWQC involves the participation of workers from the top to the bottom of an organization and from the start to the finish of the product lifecycle. CWQC requires a management philosophy that has respect for humanity. There must be acknowledgement that the worker can contribute to the success of the company through suggestions, creativity, and worthwhile ideas. One of the first concepts that Western management took back to their own shores was the quality circle. The quality circle concept represents the bottom-up approach. In Japan in 1988, there were 1 million quality circles, involving 10 million people. Quality circles were originally study groups that workers formed in their department to study the quality concepts that were published in Quality Control for Foremen. Ishikawa was the editor. Quality circles involve members from within a department. The circle solves problems on a continuous basis. Circle membership changes dependent upon the task or project under consideration. Ishikawa also wrote that he originated the concept next operation as customer in 1950 when he was working with a steel mill. Operators concerned about their own defects were considered spies whenever they traveled to the next department to view their original work. Departments were defensive when outsiders made tours. Thus, the concept of next operation as customer was developed to remove those fears. The separation of departments was referred to as sectionalism. A man with many thoughtful concepts, Kaoru Ishikawa was known for his lifelong efforts as the father of Japanese quality control efforts. The fishbone diagram is also called the Ishikawa diagram in his honor. Dr. Joseph M. Juran. Dr. Juran is the founder and chairman emeritus of the Juran Institute. He holds a B.S. from the University of Minnesota, a J.D. from Loyola University, and numerous honorary doctorate degrees. Dr. Juran's numerous awards include the Edwards Medal, ASQ, Brumbaugh Awards, ASQ, Grant Awards, ASQ, Honorary Member, ASQ, Second Order Medal of the Sacred Treasure, 1981, plus 30 other medals, fellowships, and honorary memberships. The fishbone diagram that you see on this slide is explained in detail in later sections. Notable among Dr. Juran's 15 books are Juran on Planning for Quality, 1988, Juran on Leadership for Quality, 1989, Juran on Quality by Design, 1992, Quality Planning and Analysis, 1993, Juran's Control Handbook, 5th edition, 1999. J.M. Juran started in quality after his graduation from engineering school with an inspection position at Western Electric's Hawthorne plant in Chicago in 1924. Walter Schuhart and W.E. Deming were also at that plant. He left Western Electric to begin a career in research, lecturing, consulting, and writing that has lasted over 60 years. An association with the American Management Association has enabled Juran to teach a course, Managing for Quality, for 30 years to about 100,000 people in over 40 countries. The publication of his book, Quality Control Handbook, and his work in quality management led to an invitation from JUSC in 1954. Juran's first lectures in Japan were to the 140 largest company CEOs, and later to 150 senior managers. The right audience was there at the start. Juran commented that no one was more surprised than he to see CEOs at the seminars. His visit thus marked Japan's use of QC as a management rather than a specialist technique. Dr. Juran has a prime basic belief that quality in America is improving, but it must be improved at a revolutionary rate. Quality improvements need to be made by the thousands year after year. Only then will a company become a quality leader. Juran's basics for success can be described as follows. Top management must commit the time and resources for success. Specific quality improvement goals must be in the business plan and include the means to measure quality results against goals, a review of results against goals, a reward for superior quality performance. The responsibility for improvements must be assigned to individuals. People must be trained for quality management and improvement. The workforce must be empowered to participate in the improvement process.